About to go live. Oh, we is live. There we go. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Oh, bruh. Why does it say we was already live, bruh? 50 something minutes. I mean, seconds. Hold on, bruh. They could have been hearing the stuff I was talking about these people, bruh. I was talking trash. Boom.
Hold on, I'm about to get it going. First of all, welcome to the About That Life podcast with the slow groove action. I'm in here, got the hot boy mic, so it is what it is. So I feel like I'm breathing on your auntie neck because I'm here. So.
Yes, we are. We're breathing.
Breathing on your auntie neck. I told y'all, number one, we turned up on y'all. I told y'all I was going to do better, and that's what I've been doing. So it's what we call on like Donkey Kong. Let me go get a joint pop and drop it in the joint real quick.
Hey, bro, he bullied me to get these mic, man. He bullied me to get this mic.
We're gonna talk about some stuff in here. You know what I'm saying? What you want to talk about? Friends and business? What you want to talk about?
Hey, I mean, it's called I'm About That Life podcast, so
we can digest it in a respectful way, though.
Yeah, we can. Like long money. TB ain't got no. Hey, bro, TB had to send me money for this microphone. I'm just gonna be real.
Don't do that.
He had to send me money. That. He said, I got a mic and you ain't got no money for the mic. What's your Cash App?
Bro, you got to do better on the titling, bro.
Hey, bro, I was just
it's title number 13.
Bro, I didn't hold on, bro. I got you. But see, I was just going live. I forgot.
You just got to do better, bro. Hey, bro. Hold on, let me see if I can go in and change it. We're gonna get to it in a minute, y'all. Calm down.
Change it, bro. Wait, you change it, bro. You the guy, bro. Like, again, Trevor Brown is a bully. The response video on Lozy.
No, I can't change it.
Relax.
You got to go on another screen on your computer and change it. Because I can't change it.
Oh, what we want to change it to? Ooh-wee.
I mean, it's up to you. You know, I'm messy. So what you want to change it to?
Let's see.
Because we're gonna try to digest some of this stuff respectfully, though. Like it ain't gonna be stupid.
Okay, let's just say business. What business? Business and friends. I mean, wait.
The misunderstanding in business. Or why friends can't be in business.
Okay, I guess we can do that. See.
It's up to you how messy you want to get, because I'm with it. I'm with it all, bro. Like, I'm up here sounding like a Howard Stern right now.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro.
I just ain't got a pop screen. That's what I sound like, man. I'm going to get it, though. I'm going to give me a pop screen. You know, you need a pop screen, don't you? You got to buy that.
Yeah, we got it.
At $34.
I ain't got it.
You got it.
Don't mix business with ... Can I do that, bro? Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay. You can do that. You can do that.
Don't mix business with.
At the end of it, put beef.
And error occurred on YouTube. This is usually temporary. Wait a moment, then try again.
Nah, the mic ain't cost $5K, man. It costs $150. I ain't even gonna stun on y'all.
I'm a stun, bro. Trucker Brown gave me $150. I didn't use it for the mic. I got something else. I took the wife out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Because I be scamming niggas out here. You know.
You know what?
Said person A, person B. We about that life, bro. Listen, I'm just reading the comments. Bro.
Okay. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask questions.
Okay, yeah, just ask away, bro.
I'm gonna ask the questions because you would think that starting a business with somebody that you love and trust is the smartest move you can make.
Right.
You
would think that.
That's the smart move to make, because you assume. Look at that. Look at them. I'm getting them preacher words out.
Yeah.
You assume that this person has your best interest.
Facts.
Which I'm not going to say this person doesn't, but I'm just saying you assume it does. You assume.
Yeah.
So you get into business and everything like that. You have a mind of how you want to run it.
Yeah. Yes.
What is the course of action? Because I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate on some of this, so it's gonna get uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
What is the course of action when the person thinks it should be done another way?
You take into consideration the course of that. You take in consideration what they say, and again, the thing about it is with me, I have a vision of how everybody can win, right?
Yeah.
And the reason I'm where I'm at is because my ego is not in the way. It's about the business. Okay, so it's what can we do to make sure this business is around for the test of time to make sure we can continue to make money, because we know how business is. If anybody is an entrepreneur, we know it's up and down, and you can lose money tomorrow.
Facts.
So it's always about how do we make sure that, because the difference in me and most people in trucking, these motherfuckers are worried about today. Okay, I'm worried about 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years from now. That's what I'm working on. So when I'm looking at that, that's what's making me make the decisions today. Okay, if I was making decisions today off of today, I would do this by myself. Okay, because I'm losing money by bringing people in my business.
Oh, okay. Now you're cutting deep. 1 second. Can you tilt the mic back just a little skosh real quick? Just tilt it back, like that way your breath can go forward and it just takes the sound.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to do?
I don't know on that thing.
You don't got to be. I'm just trying to tell you, you can come up off a little bit. So you're saying that usually. We'll use general terms here, that people they don't see the forest because of trees.
No, they don't, and which is okay. And Jeff Bezos said it perfectly. He was like, him being the CEO, him being who he is. When he was like, when they do the quarterly calls and stuff like that, and what's the kind of money they make, people are like, "Hey, congratulations," and he's like, I already knew that this is what it was going to be, because he said he's projecting to quarter 3 of 3 years from now. That's his job. His job is to look forward. Like it was somebody else too. It was I forgot what they said, but if the CEO is not looking forward, is not looking into the future, you're doomed. You know what I'm saying? So you should be looking into the future. The people, the executives and stuff like that should be worried about the day-to-day operations. So, which is, most people don't look that far ahead.
But okay, so so what makes you the person that looks forward and make them the executive? Because you're assuming the mantle of being over, right? So I mean, why do you get to be the one that is looking forward? Like, what I'm saying?
It's not that I'm the one that gets to look forward. It is, I am the one looking forward. It's just, it is what it is, because if you were looking forward, then you would be the one in my shoes.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
Because again, bro, and the thing about this, I have been the person who wasn't the one to look forward. Okay. I have been in startup companies where I like something about me. I've tried to start a football team and a school. I had my own basketball team. I had a restaurant, and the football team, I came in as a receiver coach. Okay. They had the people all that was already looking forward, and I was just the wide receiver coach. So I did what I was told to do. Oh, you hit the mute button. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm official like a referee with a whistle. Nah, I just had to make it back.
But so
adjustment. Keep going.
Right. So I've been the one where I I had to be the lower guy on the totem pole. And what makes me a great leader is I'm a great, a magnificent follower.
But see, I got to play devil's advocate. All the conversation does not work. All right, everybody get quiet so they can close my shit down. What? But did you have an understanding that you were going to be the leader? See, a lot of us, I will say, have a problem with who's assuming the H and IC.
Right.
Now, if you know what that is, that means you know the deal. If you don't, you ain't from where we from. But so you assuming you are the H and IC, does that not rub people wrong?
If that's the way I'm looking at it, I'm not looking at it as I'm the HNIC. You know what I'm saying? It's just
that's what leader is, isn't it?
I guess you could say that. But the way I looked at it was, one, my track record speaks for itself. Two,
bars.
Two, the way that some people may make it look, it wasn't me making all the decisions. We've had talks of, hey, look, I need y'all's help. This is the reason we're doing this, because I need your help. So things that are going on in the business wasn't all my idea. It's other ideas from other people.
Oh, so you took advice.
Yes. Which is, again, that's why, because I know for a fact I don't know everything. I know for a fact the way that I look at something is not the only way. So I bring it to the table, and as a good leader, which I am, and again, it's we don't even have to talk like this, because people bring this up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's to be discussed.
Right. As grown men, however, we all know who the leader is going to be. It's not, and if you're the leader, it's okay. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that. As long as you're leading us in the right direction, by all means, bro, I'm here. Whatever you need me to do, sir. I'm okay with that.
Now you're talking to somebody who knows exactly what you're talking about.
Right. So,
what I will say is that you also should know who you're,
Yeah, I messed up.
But I ain't say that.
No, I did.
You also should know who you're getting into business with, and how to form your words to make sure that, you know what I mean, that you're not putting it in a certain way where it's like, I'm up, you're down. And it's sad that we have to think of it that way, because people from other facets of society, they don't have to think of it that way. They already know when they come in the door who's who, or if they're coming into a situation that you already have established, then they like, let's look at our dynamic, because we're not trying to make this disrespectful, and we're not trying to make this messy.
Right.
Our dynamic. I am, we'll say, a skosh bit more established in media than you.
Facts. And would never doubt that. Would never fight against that.
But this cannot be said, because in normal standards, you couldn't say that, because it'll be like, whoa, what you mean?
Right.
So you saying you better than me?
Right.
And it's like, that's not what's trying to be said. You at least have to have a clear defined role and clear defined dynamic in the relationship for this to work.
Right. But see, I would be the one to say, okay, this is the star. This is the guy. I'm comfortable with myself to say I can play second fiddle. Like,
why do you think we can't do that on a regular basis? Why is that an issue?
It's a competition, man. I got to be better than the next man, or he ain't gonna tell me what to do. I'm a man. Or it's like, what? How is that even a problem for another man to tell you what to do? Especially when it comes, and again, we're gonna keep it here. When it comes to media, and again, I got the microphone because you told me to get the microphone.
Yeah, they was getting on you for that.
Yeah. So people, oh, you gonna let Trucker Brown son you and shit? Like, bruh, it's because you're thinking like that. Again, if I didn't get the mic, we sound great right now. Let's be real.
We sound awesome. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, I may not go to bed tonight to make sure I get the audio on some kind of Spotify or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sound good. So it's for us to get to the next level. Trucker Brown said, "Hey, we got to get this."
You
And
touched something.
instead of me saying, "Hey, bro, you're not gonna tell me what to do, bro. This is my podcast." And again, I don't even have to say that. Like, it's our podcast. Let's do this together.
Hold up, hold up. Is that me? Is that me? Did y'all hear that?
I didn't hear
Hold on.
anything.
Did y'all hear that? Was that me?
What?
Was it me?
Well, I didn't hear nothing.
You don't hear anything.
Mm-mm.
No, it's you. You need to back out and come back in.
Oh, okay. Hold on. All right.
Yeah, it's you. It's you. Yeah. It was him. It was him. I don't know if y'all heard that, but it was mad interference.
What about now?
You're perfect. You're
Some
perfect.
people are just full of hot air and like to blow too much. I guess. But
You keep going with what you were saying.
but like with the podcast,
Humility. That's true.
yeah. I am, Trucker Brown be trying to make this like it's my podcast, y'all. Okay. Trucker Brown is using me to make this podcast. Hey man, because you deal with it. I'm the star. I'm going to make sure we get the views in. You deal with it. But again, everybody got to bring something to the table.
That's a fact. I mean, if it's proven that you're better at the business structure and day-to-days of it, why would I sabotage what it could be because I'm trying to hold all of the chips and the quote unquote power or something like that. Me personally, I don't have those type of issues. I feel like if it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not, it's not.
Right. And on the same time, if I'm doing that part, whatever you say we should do with making this podcast pop, I need to listen. So it's like, because what will happen is somebody will come in like, so who's the leader? And we will look at each other like, I don't know. Who you want to rock, paper, scissors, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Like, who's the leader? You know what I'm saying? Even with the situation that we were talking about with the other people in the group, it wasn't really who's the leader. It was, okay, we like the vision that you're putting forth. So we're going to defer to you going forward. So, but I'm just a springboard. So, okay, this is what D-Raj is thinking about. So they go back and think about it themselves and be like, hey, D-Raj, we heard what you said. We think this is a better way. And me, if we're going to, okay, because we all know D-Raj doesn't give a shit about titles. We know that. If you go watch my videos, I can give two shits about titles. But if we're going to bring it up, okay, as a leader, it's my job to listen to my people. Again, it just sounds weird as shit to me. But the funny thing is, the real CEOs and like Jeff Bezos, Jay-Z and stuff, they'll tell you, I'm the boss. Yeah. They're going to tell you that. I'm the boss. If you got a problem with it, go about your way. But in our community, because we know how our people are, we try not to bring that into it because we know how
it's an issue. It's a sore spot with most because, it's a sore spot with most because in our situation, it's like fighting for dominance is such a violent, it's like. And we have a lot of colloquialisms that are built around emasculating each other. So if I'm dominant, you're a bitch.
Yeah,
you're a pussy.
Right.
You're a fag.
Dick rider.
You're all these things. It's like if you cooperate, you're all of these things. So if Trucker Brown says, "Hey, listen, our audio ain't no point in putting it on the podcast because the audio's not there."
Right.
Well, I'm going to do the research, which we did. We passed videos back and forth.
Right.
I knew you wasn't going to spend a certain amount of money. So I said, I think he can digest 150. So I'm going to leave it at 150.
I'm just going to be honest. I stole this joint. So
they went up to 1,200, but I was like, he ain't going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get something. I couldn't get something that was way more than yours, because then our sound wouldn't have been synced.
Right.
I'd have been sounding one way, you'd have been sounding another. So listen, this is digestible for both. It works.
Right.
Let's use this. And you said, all right, I can see how that makes sense. Now, first of all, you seen me popping first.
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
I was hot in the street.
Hey, bro, the Jigaboo Onyx in me was like, yo, he not about to outdo me. He's not the leader of me, B. You know what I'm saying? So the Jigaboo Onyx in me said, no, we're not about to do the podcast. And I sound like trash. And he sound like, no, sir. No.
So, you knew I was gonna want to do it right after I got the mic.
Right.
Let's do it tonight.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna feed my kids for the next week. I'm gonna go get me a microphone.
Bro. You be lying, dog. I don't know why y'all listen to anything.
Hey, bro. They wish, when people hear a good idea, they wish it was theirs. Hey, sometimes it be like that.
Hold on. 302 Dre.
Hey, bro. Messy.
Don't,
messy.
Bro, this is the
messy.
Fourth situation you have been messy about, bro.
Messy. But it's all good. It's all good.
The third. See, this is the problem. Men can have disagreements without it going to blow. That's why we do this respectfully, and we're going to digest it in a way where it has value for the people watching.
Right. And again, that's two men will never fight. It'll never come to blows because we're able to talk.
Do you know why people fight? Do you know, like, if you broke it down in your mind, really, why two people fight? That's not a joke. Why two people fight?
No, I mean, I do, but I'm sure you're gonna have something different than what I got in my brain.
Oh, a person goes to physical. They go physical because they run out of intellectual property. They run out of intellectual might.
Right.
So if it's like this, when a kid can't get the circle into the square on the little game,
right?
He doesn't say, let me try multiple ones. Once he runs out of his intellectual depth, he just takes the circle and he just bangs it, like, because that's what chimps do.
Right.
I don't understand. And they just go crazy. When two people do that, that means I've exhausted all intellectual depth I have.
Right.
So I'm gonna go off tangent like a kid.
Yeah.
That's literally the opposite of man moves.
Right.
And I'll dig a little bit further. I'm sorry to take my leeway here, but
no, hey, go with it.
The reason why this does not work for us because we are in a country with the judicial system is made for you to mess up that way.
Right.
That's why a white collar charge that takes away 300 people's savings will get you some probation. But if I go upside Junebug head, that's a violent charge.
Right.
And it carries certain points in the judicial. You ain't never getting out.
Right.
So it's set up for our type of crimes. That's why every crime that usually we commit has way more time.
Right.
But no one's stopping the dude who's siphoning small stuff off people target cards. They get him, they gonna slap him on the wrist. He may do 30 in minimum, and then he gonna get out on some white collar stuff and he's out of here. That's not how it works for us. So for you to just wild out and say, oh, well, we gotta go to blows, it is stupid. And first of all, we have to start putting a black society stigma on stupid. Stupid can't be good.
Right.
Going dumb cannot be a good thing.
Right.
Just like we need to start saying, let's say another thing that's not cute neither. It ain't cute for a woman to be on child support.
Right.
It has to be in our society. It has to be looked down upon, but it isn't. You people in the live, you want some stupid shit to happen.
That's a fact.
Wait. Don't think we don't know that.
Right.
Because to you, it's like watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
These fools do something stupid. I have something to watch. I call some of my other buddies. We laugh about it. That's why I don't like D-Rod. And y'all talk about it. Then y'all go over to the Zello group and Facebook, and it's like gossiping like bitches. That's what y'all do.
Right.
And next thing you know is a whole bunch of problems. And then you play, and how y'all do it, you say certain things in the live, playing on people's emotions and egos. And then when someone goes off, it's like,
and thinking that we didn't see you in the comments. We saw you.
And the screwed up thing is when we do actually watch these other clips, we watch the chat.
Yeah.
And I'll watch you say, hey, guilty. You know, that's why I mess with you, because you the realest in the world. Right. I'm a bullpen nigga. You'll say all this jigaboo shit. Yeah. And then you in my live feed saying, yo, you know, you really do give good information. What the fuck?
Hey, bro. And they think we don't see it. They think we don't see it. You know, like I said, it's about 2 or 3 of them in here now, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get reported, you know, but it's no ill will, man. It's you know, a lot was I went against a lot of things doing what I was doing. Mm-hmm. But I was like, you know, when you and let's be honest, because I'm gonna be honest on here, it hurt me. The situation hurt me. And I'm like, I'm just trying to see, what did I do wrong?
What now you sure you weren't just being a bitch?
You know, we know
that's what's gonna be said.
Right. But I tried. I said, what did I do wrong? Can't be a nigga and a man at the same time. That's a fact,
bro. That's some true shit. That's some true shit right there. Yeah, you cannot do both. Right. TB, I want to see the old TB. You cannot be a nigga and a man at the same time, homie. You're not gonna see it.
Yeah, and I had to let go some of my niggas, because I couldn't be that guy anymore. You know what I'm saying? Once I got, what happened was, man, I was about to drop out of college, right? And I wanted to be a football coach, and my coach was like, look, you have potential to be a head coach in college, but if you drop out of school, they're not going to hire you. And I said, he said, and also you need to get your master's degree. So I'm like, so I finished undergrad and I went to grad school. And once I was graduating, it was one of my boys. It was 4 of us. We called ourselves the Dirtbags, right? And I was the number 1 dirtbag, of course. But 3 of us was in college.
The leader.
Yeah, more likely, you know what I'm saying? But again, the thing about it, it was never said. It was never said. It was just for especially like today, we're following you. Today, we're following you. You know what I'm saying? But I had to tell my mans, like, look, bro, I'm about to get my master's degree. It's time for me to move on. I can't be involved with you, because, you know, you have things like, if you're in my car and you got stuff on you, I'm going to jail too.
Facts.
I can't be a part of that. So I'm moving forward. We're still boys. You know, what's up, man? But I just can't be around that. So with that, it's just like, as you're moving, bro, it's just, and like, you know, people told me I had to see some stuff. I should have known.
Yes.
I should have known. And again, it was said, no matter what, I wasn't going to be happy. But you never, because I'm your boy, you never addressed that to me. Why not? Why didn't you come to me as a man and say, hey, look, this is what I want. I don't want no parts of your shit. I want to do my own shit. I'd have been like, bruh, you're my boy. Let's get it.
So, let's get your shit, you know. Oh, you're saying that the person said that. They said that no matter what they were not going, they knew they weren't going to be happy from jump.
From what I watched. Yeah. Because I watched some of it. But that's basically, it was like, he said, you know, I just wasn't going to be happy. So I was like, damn. So how long did you feel that way? God damn fly. How long did you feel that way? And I'm sitting here like, yo, me and my boys about to have a come up. We about to be doing this and doing that. Like a drawn out plan of how our life is going to be for the next 2 to 5 years. But you, no matter what, because it won't yours, this is how you was gonna feel.
It wasn't your idea. No,
So
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, it hurt me because again, I look at this dude as a brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, again, I just see, I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? And you know how people,
I'm not sure it's a thing of what you do or not. I think it's just, your expectations of someone else and the direction you want them to go.
right.
And maybe they don't know how to tell you that they're not feeling it without thinking they're gonna,
Right. Yeah, it was about me. Come on, man. Like everybody knows. Everybody knew. I got so many phone calls after that. So many phone calls. And I'm like, what? And then for you to put the business out there like that, knowing how I am, but you my boy? How?
Yeah. But I think once the service was cut on the piece of material, you don't have to say. Once the service was cut, it makes you got to take that into account. You cut the service, and like, oh, that's what we at.
But we're not gonna put it out there that I called you countless times. I look like a female trying to hit you up. So you didn't answer or call me back like a man would do. So now mind you, because what I'm looking at is, okay, one, you disrespecting me. Because I would, and the thing about it, this is how I look at it. Everybody don't put the same value on a relationship, right? I was always available. I always was available, no matter what. Okay. Whenever you call my line, I pick up. If I don't pick up, I call you back. So now, again, we can have disagreements. Let's talk about it, right? Because we men, right? That's what men do. If we have a disagreement, let's talk about it. So if we can't talk about it, and mind you, because I'm in a space like, bro, I gotta figure out how to handle this. So again, I don't want to be called a dick rider, but I was listening to people who have done it before me. You know what I'm saying? People who are in positions that I feel I'm in, because that's mainly what we do, right? We figure out the people before us.
If you're secure, yeah,
right, and we learn from them. But so they was like, look, bro, if they ain't trying to move up with you, cut them off. And that was the only thing left that had us connected. So now, mind you, the bill is about $600 a month. Okay, my bill is $600 a month.
I'm 480.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro, this right here can help me cut my bill down a little bit. So before, and again, I could have been petty. And reported the joint stolen. Okay, but I chose not to do that because I just need to be disconnected from you. That's it. I just need to be disconnected. I tried to call. Okay, I tried to call. You didn't want to answer? All right, bro. Disconnected. And it's so funny because the lady that disconnected it, she even said, we ain't gonna put her name out. She said, do you want me to report her that's stolen?
I'll show you how to get this nigger.
I said, ma'am, I thought about it, but that's my boy. No matter what. Okay, we have a disagreement, right? But that's my boy, so I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, my mother used to say, there's your side, there's their side, right, then there's the truth.
Right.
So, I mean, the fact that he is still considered your boy is why we ain't on here acting stupid right now.
Facts.
But,
facts.
I say a thing. I love you, but I love me more.
Right. Right.
And you have to have it into that perspective.
Yeah.
Because if not, you'll die over your love. Like, you'll die over it.
Yeah. And again, like what people don't understand, you learn from other people. So there were some men doing a podcast and they talked about stuff like, yo, you have to protect you as the person, giving advice and are helping people. You have to understand, because they said the caretaker of people that need help, not saying that I was a caretaker, but the person that's taking care of like a sick person, 30% of them die before the person that's sick
Mm.
because you're so focused in on that person, you ain't taking care of yourself. And again, with this situation going on, I started listening to that, and then they said you have to take care of what is it called? Your expectations.
Mm.
You know, and you have to. Your expectations are here, and some people, and this ain't again because you have to be careful because some people are sensitive when you're just trying to speak facts and just come off from your
I
side.
mean, all of it's going to be used as ammo.
Right.
That's the name of the game.
Right. But my expectations are here. Yours are here. And, you know, it's trying to do this right here. It's not going to work because you're not even thinking to where I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so what happens is like, it's a fight because it's like, yo, this person can't see a top dollar chill, bro. Chill. Okay. We almost pulled it out, but, you can't even see where I'm thinking. So it looks crazy to you. You know what I'm saying? It looks great. Like, yo, hold on, man. He trying to, what is he really trying to do? So it's like, why would you even, again, bro, 4 years.
Yeah.
And you know, things won't say like, bro, when my man was in the hospital, I drove up there. Me and the wife, we was doing something. And I said, we cut all that. He wasn't there. I had to go to his house, but like, that's the type of boys we are. It wasn't, oh, okay, whatever. It was, yo, what's up, bro? Let me know what I need to do. But then we go to this. I just like, how do you over this? Like where we can't talk about it. So
I mean, from the outside looking in, it sounds like you are more invested than the other person.
that's a fact, and that is a fact. I promise you.
That's not a shot. That's not anything. That's just what it sounds like. Like it sounds like you cared about. It's like if there's two people who care about a gym, you cared about the gym more than the other person did.
Right. And
how do you learn? Because I mean, the biggest thing about this one, I want us to have solutions. How do you learn from this?
How do I learn? Man, that's a tough one because, you know, in my mind, it's like, yo, you know, don't help as much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep your opinion. Because even me and my wife talked about it. Because, you know, with my wife doing the things that she do with the health journey, when it comes to people asking her questions or I already blocked them. You know, people asking her questions, and then when she answers your question, and then you go somewhere else. So she got to protect her energy. So now it's like, look, I got to charge you. If I'm gonna help you, I got to charge you. But you don't want to go that way.
Hey, bro, you got to back out again. Your thing doesn't start.
Bro, I swear it's you, bro.
Every time you talk, it sounds like ashy stuff. So, yeah.
You're not gonna keep disrespecting me, God.
I'm just being 100 with you.
Right. But you know, it's learning from it, man.
Yeah.
This really got me out of character. How's that got me out of character? I'm just expressing myself.
Yeah, but see that, and then now we have to stop and go into the Jigaboo Bible.
Right. How am I getting out of character?
Out of character is because you're not supposed to be able to express yourself.
You're
not supposed to be able to cry. You're not supposed to be able to express emotion. All of that is pussy. So we always have to dissect the Jigaboonic order so you really know why people react the way they react. Like, oh, you, like I said, you being a bitch. Like that's the first thing that come into their mind when it says, you know, this really hurt my feelings.
Right.
Oh, man, get the fuck out your feelings. Like,
right.
So what do you this is a good question. What do you become if you never feel a feeling?
Cold-blooded, bro. You stress. You like if you can't express yourself, you're gonna have a problem.
Now, I'm not trying to be ignorant to you, Chad Smith. I just need to break that down. I don't believe you become cold blooded because I believe you're born cold blooded. Sociopaths are born; they're not made.
Right.
What you end up doing is you have two options. You can end up just spazzing out, or you will become very introverted.
Right.
So now you're you're talking to someone who's done this.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, where's TB?
Right.
Whereas like it becomes my number one point of living is to protect my energy. So I ain't talking to nobody.
Right. Right.
I'm not getting in any media business with nobody because everybody wants to be in cahoots with me. Don't let them lie to you.
Right. Yeah.
But I just no. I tried. I don't. And then once you do that for a while, you learn. Oh, well, I have to do something to grow in this. So now you're like, who do I do it with?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, who do I do it with? Because I don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
That's why when we first started doing this, I was like, yo, don't call me a friend.
Right.
Because when that happens, and then you make an unfriendly move, I'm gonna be confused.
Right. Right. Right.
Now, if you're saying I understand what being a friend is, because you gotta think, how many people don't know what being a friend like?
A lot of people, bro. A lot of people.
Because I'm the type of friend that if you turned out to you was selling bootleg pork butts, right? And they said you had to do 8 years, I'm gonna pay your commissary all 8 years.
Right. See, you're a better friend than me. You go to jail.
See, that's what I'm saying. Don't say you my friend. You see what I'm saying? I already know this about you. Like you're not gonna listen, bro. I give you $30 a week. That's all I can give you.
Hey, bro, I can't go see you in jail, bro. I can't come see you. There's no reason for me to go to jail, bro.
Come see you. I'm gonna check on your churn and I'm gonna send you commissary.
I check on your kids, but I can't come
out.
Hey, bro, I might write you. That's about it.
You see what I'm saying?
That's about it. Bro.
Now, what he doing right now is being honest.
Hey, bro. Ask my wife. I told her. I said, boo boo, you go to jail. I'm gonna tell the kids, we'll see mama when she get out.
I feel you, and I may not fuck with you when you get out, but I'm gonna have you until this is over because that's who you. If I say you're my friend, you my man's, I mean it.
Right.
It's not something that you can get out of. It's not something that I can get out of and just say, well, you know,
right?
Because I've had tiffs with friends, but I won't say nothing about it because it's like we gonna have to talk about this. This is not media shit.
Right. You get FaceTime in jail now. I can't FaceTime, cuz. I can't FaceTime.
First of all, you really FaceTime in jail. I mean, people get illegal. We're not gonna get into it, but we should be able to talk to me about this.
Right.
And until we have that real discussion, I can't mess with you.
Right.
Because I gotta protect. I gotta love me more. Because what you end up doing, you start thinking, "What the fuck did I do?"
Right. And that's it. Because I just, like I said, I was calling to talk. I just, hey, bro, what's the problem? And again, from watching the whatever I watched on the video, it's like, bro, if that's how you felt, again, as a man, why didn't you come talk to me about that? Why didn't you come talk to me? I'm supposed to be your man now. And again, bro, being honest. When it comes to talking to people or being friends with people all outside of YouTube, we talk, hey, bro, look, we are friends outside of this shit. But then you go and express yourself on this shit. Because if we would have talked about it, we wouldn't even have this discussion here. It wouldn't be but you took it there.
Yeah, because once you take it to media, now it's media.
Right. Because again, I'm not going to say any names. Come on, man. We know subscribers ain't stupid.
No.
They pay attention to everything. Come on, man.
They pay attention to when you stop following someone on the gram. And this is I know because I'll be like, I ain't fucking with you no more. I'm going to stop following you. And then I'll do a live feed on the gram. They be like, damn, homie, why you ain't following D-Raj no more? Like, God damn, dog. You got alerts? Notifications?
I don't know how they do that. How do they see that?
They check every day.
Bro, I don't got time to go through somebody's followers, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't have time to go through your followers to see what you're following. Yeah, I don't have it. So somebody, hey, yo, what's your take on the whole situation?
Who?
Somebody, Marcus said, what's your take on it?
Marcus want me to be in beef. I take on it that I know the Lord. That's what I think I do know. Okay. I know Jesus. And I feel like um I feel like is I feel like if when you're a person that wants to do a lot, you can push your pace onto people who don't want it.
Mm,
And I notice I didn't say they couldn't do it. They don't want what you want. Not even saying what you want is better.
right.
It's just you keep pushing left onto them and they not feeling they won't go right.
Right.
And that's it. That's all I think it is. You put and it makes them uncomfortable because yo, I like being right. It's what I like, it's what I'm comfortable with doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you like, oh man, left, no, left, go left, go left,
Right.
go left. And after
Right.
a while, to them, it becomes abusive.
Mm,
In their mind is like, yo, you're badgering me.
right.
I don't want to do, and I don't know how to tell you. And if they respect you, which I think he does,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't that easy to tell someone you respect that what you want to do is not what they want to do.
Right.
Because they don't want to let you down.
But again, but that's the thing, because I always expressed, be honest with me. Because that's the thing. A lot of people, when it comes to a situation that I have like that, I'm honest. So a lot of people can't handle that because I'm gonna tell you, because you're gonna ask me a question and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think. And it may be something that you should do or shouldn't do. And you want me to say, oh man, go ahead and do your thing.
Hold on, do me a favor because we haven't done this. You haven't made me a mod yet. Make Mario.
Oops.
You got the iPhone, right?
Nah, bro. I don't use trash, bro.
Can you make someone a moderator from your Android?
Yeah, but this joint ain't letting me do it on here.
Yeah, because you can't do it from Android because
No,
it's
I
trash.
can't do it. If I was on, oh, you know what? I know, no. I know why I can't do it. Because I'm not on the podcast. Hold on.
Yeah,
I gotta switch. Yeah,
Mario needs to be a moderator.
Who is Mario, bro? I don't know Mario. Bro.
I've known Mario for 6 years.
Okay.
He was with me
You're
at
lucky,
Jones.
Mario. You're lucky.
He went to Jones. He was at Royale for a while. I don't know if he's still there.
Add moderator. I make top dollar moderator.
I don't know. A lot of these other people I don't really know, so I can't. Yeah. I can say him because there's some people know Apex Traveler because you already need to be blocked.
Yeah, because we trying to be like, this is a serious.
Yeah, we're trying to digest something that will help people deal with something real in life, and you think it's just time to just be messy,
right?
And that type of
trying to be that.
Yeah, that type of BS. Am I even a moderator? What the fuck?
Hey, bro, you got a comment in there so I can put you on there, bro.
Come on, bro.
Hey, bro. Again, but you got to be a leader, man. Okay.
Come on, guys.
You gotta be. I'm not even a moderator. What you talking about? I'm not even a moderator.
You the administrator. You don't have to be the moderator. That's why you had a little king thing over your joint, which I want to talk to you about. Nah, man, because what I mean, you a king. I ain't. Would that make me a rook? I ain't no bitch.
Hey, bro. See, that's why you just. And the funny thing, bro. Again, I've been doing business now for 8+ years. And when I had my basketball team, right, when we was trying to,
it does too to shine. It does.
We was working on, getting the basketball team out there. My marketing person was like, okay, you need to, tell them who you are. And I was like, I'm David Rogers. I'm with the basketball team. She's like, no, you need to say you're the CEO, the president, the owner. And me, I'm like, why do I have to be all that? Why can't I just be the guy paying the bills? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just, I don't care about that. So, and again, like I said, with the circle that we was putting together, it was just, okay, D-Raj has an idea. He's asked us to come together. Let's listen to what he's got. And with me, hey man, this is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? And people, hey, this, and that. And again, my thing is, if you're going to combat, if you're going to go against what I'm saying, bring something with it. Bring some substance with it. Don't just say, hey, man, I don't think we should do that. Why? Hey, man, I think we should do this. Why? You know what I'm saying? So, and that even with myself, that's why you bring it to, and again, when we say yes men and all this stuff, I don't want any yes men. I want you to check me. And I always tell people, we're going to argue, we're going to have disagreements in this business thing. I welcome that, because if we're not doing that, how are we getting better? If you're not checking me on my shit.
So you don't think you were a dictatorship?
No. Now, things that I feel we should do, I'm going to say it. But again, it's your job to say, okay, well, this is why I think we should do it this way. Especially when we're in a group setting. So if that's the case, so everybody can listen and then we can talk about it.
That makes sense. But I mean,
if you ain't graduate from state, shut up.
it makes sense, but you would think that it isn't complicated, but for us it is. It is, because why do you think you see stuff like Motor Group, Jones Motor Group? That is not one person. It is literally a group of business people that put their stuff into the sauce. When you get to the top of
because you can't do it by yourself.
When you get to the top of Johnson Johnson and all these places, something Stern, there's a board.
Yeah. Hey, bro,
there isn't just one dude up
Johnson. It's I can't remember the name of the documentary on Netflix. And Johnson and Johnson, they sit in a circle and talk about the money. They the family reunion, whatever, they talk about, okay, this side of the family, you guys are at 300 million. This side of the family, you're at 200 million. Your kids will probably have 250 million. They talk about that. It's a group effort. Now, with it being a group effort, somebody has to be the leader. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the leader is not taking you in the right direction, get him out of there. Until
he can get booted out.
Right. But if he's leading you in the right direction, hey, I'm with you. Let's go. Let's go, leader. I'm with it.
Yeah, but see, that means you would have to have a common respect, and we don't respect each other at all. I mean, as they say, a lot of us don't even respect ourselves. So how can you respect someone else?
Because again, I saw in the comments where people's like, man, just do it yourself, man. You don't need them. I'm like, those are the people you want to listen to? Bruh. And again, this is what we talked about in this group. Okay, let's show them that dark-skinned people can work together. That was talked about in the meeting. So then this is where we go. And I told, this group won't break up because of me, because I'm a A1 team player. Facts. So and it's just
from someone who's had a couple of groups that break, listen, niggas. I love my people. I tell y'all to stop wearing the jigaboo blonde hair. I tell y'all to stop wearing the weed. I tell y'all to stop buck dancing. I tell y'all to stop sugarcooning and marmalade scooping. I tell y'all I love people, but niggas can't even agree on what's the hottest chicken spot. I'm gonna say Bojangles.
Right. I'm gonna say I don't eat, because I don't even go. I don't even eat chicken like that. So I'll be like, whatever.
You ain't one of them. You just one of them niggas, okay? But for all the people who are humans, the hottest chicken spot, Popeye's a Bo Diddley. Like, we not even gonna agree on that. And we listen, a lot of people who so lost that people died over the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, bruh. Crazy.
They went to prison over a Popeye's chicken sandwich. When
Yeah,
I
that's
had it not to go to prison, these are people who will say white people do this to us, white people do that to us. I don't fuck with white people, but they only wear designer.
mm.
They will come on here and say, I ain't seen TB with a girl, so he's gay. And I
Right.
don't fuck with gay shit. But a gay person.
Right. Right.
Like if you break it down, like who runs the fashion industry?
White people.
And Versace and
Right.
all it's gay people. These are gay
Right.
people
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about yeah. Yeah.
who
Yeah.
I didn't make this for black people to wear it.
Right. Right.
So my question is that
I think
this
you gotta
is
go.
a
I think you
thing
gotta
that
go
could
out
be
and come back in
helped.
because your server's messing up.
Are
Hey,
you
bro,
hating on
that's
me
you.
right now?
No, that's you, hey, bro. You may not
See,
want
the
to
fact
listen
you
to me.
understood what I just said, I feel like my service is good.
Hey, bro, hey,
Hold
bro,
on,
look, you
let's
see
take a
TB
pause. I feel
freezing.
like you're hating on me right now.
Hey, bro, it says
I
TB
feel
freezing,
like
bro.
you're hating on me right now.
Hey,
It
bro,
don't say that. I'm watching.
look, you freezing right now, B. You're frozen right now, B. Again, people, can we have a
That's
poll,
you.
please? I don't, bro. They say it's TB freezing. Bro.
He got Verizon. He got T-Mobile. And he trying to shut me down, son.
Hey, bro, I'm on the laptop.
He a cricket cat. I'm on a laptop. I'm on an Apple though. What you on?
Hey, bro, I'm on a
No,
Samsung.
let's get Jigaboo in here. You ain't got a real nigga laptop. What you rocking?
I got Samsung, bro. Look at that. See, TB got to pay the Wi-Fi bill. See, bro. Hey, bro. I'm telling you,
You know what?
it's you, cuz.
Listen, Mario, I'm blocking you as soon as I get back. Though. you out of here. That's a fact.
Hey, bro. See, again, bro. We can never agree. We can never agree on anything. I'm just here to be here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey man, I'm gonna just like on some real. On some real. Let me add them back in here.
That's how they do you.
Okay, you back. Now you good now. You good.
Listen, when you hide in the streets, they try to hold you down, though. It's a fact,
Hey, bro,
though.
look. My man Dre said you got a designer laptop, bro. See? You know what I'm saying? So
Mac Pro, dog. I got the gunmetal joint.
I thought I gave Mario. Oh no,
but,
hold on, bro. What Mario you was
no,
talking
you
about?
didn't give me
Mario
range.
Collins or Mario Caldwell?
Yeah. I got a designer laptop that was designed by a dude who homosexual. What does that
mean? hey, bro, look. Hey, so
I mean,
can you hear me?
I can hear
you.
you.
Hear me? Oh, did I give the right Mario a wrench? We got Mario Caldwell and a Mario Collins.
Cardwell.
A Mario Collins. Okay.
Yeah, Collins. Okay. That's Marcus Collins. That's not Mario.
Oh man. Hey, bro, you right. Hey, bro, you said Marcus at first, bro. You said Marcus at first.
Said Mario.
Okay,
bro, we gotta go back in. We can roll the tape, bro. Mario know who I was talking about, right?
Hey, Marcus, I'm gonna let you.
Now he trying to do shit, trying to make like my service fucked up.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna let you keep your wrench, B, but don't. You know what I'm saying? Just don't overdo it.
And he done.
I'm gonna trust you. Okay, I'm gonna trust you. It's controlled by the white people. That's a fact.
Though. You know what it is? I'm in this hotel, man.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, get your hotspot jump, bro.
Bro, all my stuff hotspot on Verizon all day. Don't do that. You already know what it is. Let me switch.
One, cuz. Come on, cuz.
What you mean? First of all, how cheap you gotta be to get a hotspot, bro? My phone is a hotspot, dog. I don't need to buy a separate one like a 50-year-old.
No, you gotta have both, bro, just in case. Because this joint right here is stronger.
Let me turn my hotspot on, man.
All right, I appreciate that, Marcus. I swear he said Marcus, bro. He didn't say Mario. AT&T all day. Hey, bro, all these carriers is trash. Them cars stretching D-Raj out. He can't think straight. Hey, bro, I gave you the wrench, bro. What happened? Is now moderated for your channel. You might have to go out and come back in, B. See, where Trucker Brown at, bro? Where you at, bro? Trucker Brown, come in. Trucker Brown, come in. Oh, there you go. Look, see. Hey, bro, what we doing?
Bro, well, what's this, man?
Hey,
Come
bro,
on.
what we doing, bro? What we doing?
Yeah, see what I'm saying? There you go.
What we?
Yo,
Hey, bro, it's not me.
yo, get a new computer, dog. Like, listen,
Oh,
you
now it's me. Now it's me. Now it's me.
all designer laptops over here. That's how we get down. I'm gonna get a chain and rock a laptop hanging from it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get one. I got to, because this computer, right? Like I said, it's 8 years old, B.
Bro, it's time for it to. You can tell by the you got that old lady FaceTiming cats in jail camera. Like, like, yo, you got to do better than that, dog. Come on.
You're right. We're gonna get it, bro.
My thing is, look, you want to do this.
Yeah, you want to do it
the
right.
talks we've had, I want to do this. It costs money, bro.
Yeah.
It costs. First of all, you lucky I ain't got the Comlink thing for me to use my $4,000 camera as my webcam. I'm getting that joint. You know that, don't you?
Right. Yeah,
so I'm gonna be seeing you on there in a minute.
You see, again, you have that luxury. I have to feed my kids or buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got to feed my wife. My wife over there eating right now.
Bruh, it's called contraceptive.
Bruh, that stuff expensive, B.
Is it more expensive than the kids that come from it?
Yeah, very talking about. You know what I'm saying? I love my kids. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I can't, you know.
Hey, bro, it's your priorities, bro. Because let me tell you, I'm about to get a spot. I'm gonna give me a little throwaway spot real quick. When I get the end result spot, I got a whole room dedicated.
Right.
You understand? The whole room dedicated. The paint, the foam on the walls, and I'm gonna be looking glorious on here. Hey. And you still gonna have that old printer behind you, dog. And I'm like, yo. Hey, you ain't trying to do better,
bro. The printer 8 years old too, bro. I got all this at the same time.
I can tell because it got that printer rust on it where it started turning brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even make printers that color no more.
Hey, bro. It's doing me good. When I first started doing business, bro, that's what I had. So,
hold on, Michelle pay with bad Wi-Fi. Listen, it's the hotel I'm in, man. Yo, y'all gotta give me a second, man. I'm just moving here. I only come in every 2 days and I go back out. I'm not even off the truck. So work with me, dog. You need to bring Shooter Brown in here. You can't get a word in edgewise with Shooter. We got to work on him. It's coming, dog.
It's coming.
He's already planned in. We ain't leaving nobody behind. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's crazy how my phone has better internet than the actual building, but it's all love.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, I think people don't really understand the potential that people have, that you see in people, because even people we talk about, they have so much potential.
Right.
They speak eloquently. They're smart. They can hold a conversation. They're, and it's nobody wishes bad on anybody. But at the end of the day, that's a decision that's between y'all. I wasn't involved in that decision.
Right.
Even if
I was so willing, even if we're not going to do business together, again, if you're going to do your own thing, to still help. Because we can't deny, it's not like I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But just to lend a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I looked at it as we were friends. And from what I got from the video, it was something different. Yeah, it was something different.
Hey, man, I've been there, bro. I've been there, man. So, I've been Dean clone. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Dean, email we can get you in here, man. What's going on?
Yeah, we can
email email me your email address so we can send you the invite. Join in here. Send me the invite link to my cell phone, King D-Raj.
All right.
Because I don't know if you have Dean's number. I don't know if I'm allowed to give it to you. Am I allowed to give D-Raj your number, Dean? I don't play around with that Dean number.
Right.
That's a because everybody want that joint. And I'm like,
right. But see, if me and Dean get to talking on the phone, we're gonna be talking for hours.
That's a fact.
For hours.
Dean,
right.
give me the okay. You got to give me the okay. Sorry to put you on the spot on the live. Oh, he don't like D-Raj. That's why he didn't give him the number.
Right.
Yo. Because I know Dean had something to weigh in. Dean, we're talking about friends in business.
Right.
This is Dean's wheelhouse. Do you understand me? He has something to say on this that's constructive.
Right. All right. Yeah, I got oh, he said he'll text you. I need to move in the islands. Dean over there shaking his hips.
Yo, y'all need to stop hating on Dean living his best life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. I'm not gonna lie, I hate on Dean. I hate on Dean all the time. Like sometimes when Dean sends me something, I'm like, fuck this guy, dog. Like, what are you doing over there, dog?
Over there killing it.
It's a CEO lifestyle. Like, yo, man, I need to be a CEO ASAP. You hear me? Like, hold on, what do he say? What's the dealio?
He said something. He said he's gonna text you.
We need to get you in now, Dean, with the deal.
Yeah.
Hold on, because Dean can really, really weigh in on this and expand on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, then you can send it to him. Boom. I send it to your phone. I text you. He got light skin for Dean. What?
You see what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Gosh, bro.
But yeah, but it was a crazy moment, man. And again, to throw away friendship over something so small. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. And not to be able to talk about it. And I'm not trying to. I'm gonna try not to be messy,
bro. He may agree to come on here and talk about it. You don't know. Would you do it?
Yeah. Oh, it's already out there. Why would we not? You know what I'm saying? Why would we not? I'm with it. Again, bruh, that's why I called him so many times before I turned the phone off. Like I definitely would talk about it, but it's up to him. Definitely would talk about it. But now I sent you the link though. CEO lifestyle is not all that fun. I have 4 employees in payroll or something sometimes. Yeah. Topillic, trust me. I know.
What is there to talk about with Vlad TV?
Yeah, I have no idea. But
no. Well, he Vlad TV misquoted the minister. He misquoted Farrakhan, and then when they told him, "Listen, you gotta apologize for that," he said, "Well, that doesn't affect my bottom line, so I ain't apologizing."
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that's what he mean. And my thing is, why do you expect him to? There's nothing to talk about. You should have known what it is going into it. Right. Vlad is an unapologetic businessman, and he is not in your culture realm, so he's not supposed to care. And on top of that, regardless of what the minister says is true or not, I'm not detesting what he's true or not. What I'm saying is, if you're talking about somebody's section as they do, you should expect some crass feelings, so it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So it's it is what it is. And I don't see why y'all say he needs to be canceled, because that stuff he be doing, y'all watch it.
Right. It'd be good interviews.
Yeah, it'd be good interview, but a lot of people don't like him they don't like him because he asks questions that get people locked up.
Right.
But my thing is, he's been doing that for almost a decade, and y'all oh shit.
Yeah. What's going on, people? What's up, TD? What's up, J Raj? How you doing?
D-Raj, come on, cuz.
That's the person. He didn't want you to have his number.
Right. That's what I feel you. Hey, bro, I don't want your number. It's okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to think. Never mind. But
he being a bitch. No. Dean, we want to get your expertise on something.
Say what now?
We want to get your expertise on something. And I know this is one of your
Bro, whatever you got in that cup, I know it tastes good, bro. That's one of them old cups that I know whatever you got in there, I know it tastes good.
Grandma cups right here.
You're right. That's the grandma cup. That
our joints was blue.
It's glistening, right?
So you know it's cold as a motherfucker.
It's cold. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm thirsty. Okay.
You already know this thing good old. Hey, this what we got. All of our cups at my restaurant is this size or bigger.
Nah, before I start hating on you, I gotta get some productive shit out of you.
Okay.
The subject is friends and business.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And I know you because I know you personally as one of my bestest, closest friends.
Yeah.
He all over this one.
So what am I, TB? What do you talk? What am I?
See, not listen. Here we go.
Bro, don't disrespect me on that. Bro, don't disrespect me.
You cool peoples, D-Raj. We haven't hit that. We gonna hit it though. But me and Dean been rocking for going on 6 years now, and he always stayed true. Now, friends and business. D-Ron's just got stung by this, so we're talking about it. What I know you see the mic and I sound awesome, but
me too.
What is your take on friends and business, especially in the Black quarter?
To give it to you all the way straight is hard because Black people, not all, but a lot of Black people, they want to see you do good. They just don't want to see you do better than them. Unfortunately, sometimes that plays its part. And so it's like, I think sometimes we, as Black people, because we don't understand business well enough, we don't even know how to pick mates, life partners. So picking business partners is the second most important decision you can make. And so sometimes we make dumb decisions like, man, you saw that girl with a fat booty. I saw the girl with a fat booty too. You know what? Let's go into business together. You know, it's like we had the same place at the same time. Man, I got a traffic ticket, man. You know, I got a traffic ticket too. You know what? We should start a business together. Like we do stuff like that, and we say, you know what? Let's go into business with people. But those are the times when it's hard, bro. It's difficult because there's this African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. So I think that there's certain seasons in your life where if you do get a business partner, you don't need to be starting from scratch. I think the best thing would be to do something where you're starting your business because you're all you need. You don't need nobody else. When God created you, he created everything you needed to be successful. So then what'll happen is you'll get to the point to where you're tired of going fast and now you want to go further. And then you will link up. And I think that's the best way to do is to link up with somebody at that point in time so they can bring something to the table other than a good idea and a cup of coffee.
And it's funny that you say that because I'm in that situation.
A word, tell me, catch me up.
So I've been in trouble.
I'm going to step back here. I'm not involved in this beef.
For it'll be 5 years, December 4th. Okay, 5 years. And I've had my business since 2016.
Okay.
And I got it to where I feel is the furthest I can get it by myself.
Okay.
So now I want to take it to another level. So I picked 3 people I felt that I can trust.
Okay.
To help me get the business further.
Yeah.
And so, because again, it's, when you are a person that's trying to move forward, you read and you research and you see the people that's done it before you. And they say, hey, you need a team.
Yeah.
Okay. So cool. My business is where it's at. Now let's move it to the next level. Hey guys, this is the vision. This is what I think. What do you guys think? And everybody said, I believe in that. Let's go. So then as the business moves on, then we have some people that disagree with some stuff and then are like, wait a minute, you're making all the decisions. I don't want to be a part of this.
No, okay.
And it's like, what? It wasn't that I was making all the decisions. It's just, unless you have some good evidence to take it away from where we shouldn't go this way, we're going to continue to go this way. If you don't have anything that's going to change that, then no, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So, now, but then when this person makes a video and says, I would have never been happy because it wasn't mine.
Exactly.
But you didn't tell me that when I came to you with this. You didn't say, "Hey, man, I would rather do my own thing."
Exactly. So this is the thing that I would suggest going forward. What you did was right. You want to get people that are like-minded to help you push your agenda to the next level or push your goal to the next level. However, certain people should be employees, certain people should be managers, and other people should be partners. And if you give somebody a partner position with an employee mindset, they're not going to get it. You got to get somebody that got skin in the game. If you become my partner, you have to buy in, meaning you have to put some money on the line. If you don't buy in and if you don't put money on the line, that means that you need to give me some type of equity share in your current business, and I give you equity share in my current business, and we legitimately grow both of our businesses together. And I don't mean I filled out a form with the Secretary of State 8 years ago and I ain't never paid no tax, and I got a Gmail account, but I got a business for 8 years. I mean a real legitimate, if like for you, if I was in the trucking industry full time and I wanted to bring somebody on, they got to have 2 trucks or better. If you ain't got 2 trucks or better, then what do I need? I don't need you for anything because I can hire out everything else because that's not a partnership at that point. You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like, I think if you don't have what I have or greater, then there's no benefit as far as partnering, as far as giving up a share, because what'll happen is that you will get people to have that same type of mindset of, I can just leave when things get tight, or if I don't like it, I can just go. That's an employee mindset. That's a fire me mindset. But when you have skin in the game and you built something from nothing, then you know that ain't no plan B. Plan B is to make plan A work.
Right.
So
bars.
I think to learn from that mistake, because we make mistakes. I think people are so dumb. Critics are the only people that expect you to be perfect.
Right.
You're going to fail in business. You're going to fail in relationships. You're going to fail in life. And the idea is to learn from it and get better at it. You can have somebody that is sitting on $1 million idea, $1 million project. They making $1 million a month, and you'll get some stupid idiot say, "Well, you know your business in 1995 failed." Yes, of course. That's why I'm making $1 million a month now, because my business in 95 failed.
Facts, bro.
You learn from your mistakes. So I said all of that to say, keep going and keep grinding, and just choose better, and try to choose somebody that either has what you have or greater, or that they're willing to buy in to the point to where they're invested. There's something in banking and finance is called a vested interest. And so when somebody has a vested interest, they just treat stuff different. Same thing like with relationships with a chick. If you paying all the chick's bills, if you providing everything for the chick, she don't have no reason to stick together. But then nowadays, because the child support system is so jacked up, they give them the benefit of just leaving. That's a whole different conversation. But back in the day, when people understood the benefit of staying together for the family's sake, they would do those things because they had skin in the game. You dig what I'm saying? So, but that's just my 2 cents on. I don't want to rant too much.
Now, I don't know how much time you got, because
it's Sunday night. I can't sleep. I just dropped the vlog, and I just might stay up all night. I'm supposed to be at my restaurant at 7 in the morning tomorrow. So
all right. Well, I gotta hate on you real quick. Couple things I'm mad at you about. The restaurant thing is one. It's all love. You do your restaurant thing. I'm not tripping. Couple of rules. You can't have none of them honey dips up in the restaurant.
Boy, stop.
All of the waitresses
about being my bartender today. See,
all of the waitresses gotta look like Marianne at the diner. You can't have no honey dips in there.
Do we get discounts, bro? You know, I know.
Yeah, because I'm about to.
You know, that's
no, sir.
I'm about to start a travel group. And we're gonna be doing a few locations. D-Raj is too cheap to come, but
hey, bro. Dean, I ain't got it, bro. Trevor Brown, he won't give me your number so I can get my money right. You know,
I'll send you some leaks, Dean, and everything. Actually, I got a video of a spot that I'm looking at out here because I am gonna be staying in Vegas.
Okay.
I wanted you to see, but a couple of spots. We're gonna do a couple of spots in America, and then we are gonna go international.
You are getting your passport. You doing it.
I'm gonna get my passport. You know, I don't like to leave the great.
Okay.
You should have been had that.
Watching. I can't even look at the chat. Hold on. Let's see. Can I look at the chat? I don't know.
You should be able to.
I can only see our chat, and I don't have the other one up.
Now,
so
now,
all
when
y'all
we
are the witness that TB say he's getting his passport by the end of first quarter 2021. I'm giving you 3 months to get your passport.
Then we go in places. Now, some places down there came up, and I was like, all right, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But there's a cat down there that's living entirely too good. Like we got to go down there and stop it. We got to pull this brother down because we don't like when people do good that look like us. We got to pull him down. He down there dancing, cha-cha, and all type of shit.
Cha-cha, bro. I said, look at that man right there.
And you see with a slim, thick thing.
I seen you
doing the bachata.
Can you tell D-Raj you don't hate him because he gonna feel salty about not getting your number. Tell him that you just a busy man, please.
Hey, D-Raj, if you want my number and you want to call, it's super easy. All you got to do is call 800-867-7941.
Hey, bro, that's not like the one that you got to pay for, bro. I
will give you a whole hour of my time for $250. I promise you. I will give you a whole hour of my time. I won't ignore you at all or nothing.
Trucker Brown must not have told you about.
And not only would I listen to what you say, I will give you some great advice.
Ding. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is the only dude that I know is rich.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And no, D-Raj is legit rich, and he's the only one I know that really plays up that old dude in the car you don't know is rich. He means that shit.
Yeah, that country dumb. That
I don't know nothing.
In the blue jeans going to the auction, going to buy the car. That park around the corner in the back when he gets slip up in his nice car. Oh yeah. Oh, I know about it.
He pulled up to Wow, no lie, in an 82 Datsun. I'm like, bro, what is this? Hey man, it still works.
It still work, bro.
I said, bro, why don't you
200,000 miles left on it?
I believe it. Yo, you know what? D-Raj is the type of person that, what God forbid, when he dies, his kids end up having 20 million apiece, and they never knew that they was rich.
Yeah, they been counting pennies for years.
Yeah, exactly. He the type that be counting pennies. You know what I'm saying? He just got this money stacked up for no reason.
Listen here. I've been broke before.
Exactly.
Going back.
Never going back. Exactly. Exactly. EXZAGLEY.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, bro. Like I said, this microphone I got, I stole it. Okay,
bro. I told him. I said, D-Raj, we got to step up our because I stole this idea from Dean. See, y'all don't know this. See, I watch Dean's channel, and Dean got a microphone called I forget what it's called.
Hey, bro. Dean got a production team. Dean would
yeah,
and then had the screen change, and then
it'll change. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
This Negro here.
Okay. No, I tell you which one it was. It was when he was he had the house in Atlanta. I've been to this house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had a production in this motherfucker, and I'm like, what the? It was called something. I seen Dean microphone. I said, I can't afford that microphone. I'm not even gonna reach for that microphone. Crazy, give me something for 150. What you got for 150? And they gave me this one, and it works out.
Dean, let me tell you something, Dean. My children can't eat for the next week because I had to get this microphone. Kids can't eat. My wife looking at me crazy. I probably won't have a place to stay when I get back.
Bro, we gonna work it out. This podcast, what I need you to do for me, then I need you to take this link and put it on your community wall. It is the link that we sent you. The link for the it is real discussions and no discussions every discussion we have solutions, because I feel like that's what's missing in the discussions.
That's what's missing a lot in discussion forum podcasts, is all these people whining and complaining and talking about the problem, but they don't have a lot of solutions. And part of it is they don't link with people that are qualified to have the solutions. Like, for instance, I know very little about health. I am not going to get on and pontificate like I know about health. So what I would do is, if I really wanted solutions about health, I would bring on somebody that understands health and can give me solutions instead of just whining and complaining. Vice versa. I know a lot about finances and business and funding. So if people have those conversations, I can give you the answers all day to those. So I think the problem is that so many of the content creators, they create something called an echo chamber, where everybody in their circle sounds the same and they talk about the same stuff. And you don't cross-pollinate with other people. And a lot of times they don't want to, oh man, I heard something that blew my mind. So many people do not want to be free. They just want to be content in their state of captivity. So because they don't really want to be free, they're not going to link up with people that'll set them free. They'll just link up with people that makes them feel good and accept their level of captivity even more.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, your girl Harriet Tubman said, I could have saved more if they knew they were slaves.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a fact.
And one of the things,
one other thing too, for the race baiters out there, it has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It has all to do with the content of your character. You can be a slave to debt. You can be a slave to a bad relationship. You can be a slave to bad health. You can be a slave to mental illness. You can be a slave to drugs. It has nothing. We're not talking, when we talk about slavery, people instantly want to go into racism and the color of your skin. And it has nothing to do with that.
No.
There's a lot of self-limiting beliefs that we have when it comes to a plethora of things. So when we talk about slavery, it's not just about, oh, here we go again, talking about black. The words race has nothing to do with it.
Which let's be clear here. Which keeps white people. See, white people have been lied to in this country worse than black people. And a lot of people don't understand it. And I heard this from a white man. That's why when these people are standing out there saying things, they'll say something like, I'm white. Nowhere in the world do white people call themselves white.
Not being white.
They don't call themselves white. They call themselves Polish, Irish. Yeah. Basically what it is that over Italian, here there's a disconnect. The truth is they don't know what they are.
Right.
Just like us. Because they've been lied to doing the race thing for the political reason, because they wanted to go into one white block. So they can't even break down exactly what they are. We can't go back to Africa that easily, but there's a lot of poor white people here.
Scotland. They can't go.
They don't even know if they should go to Scotland.
Right.
Exactly.
It also puts them in a position where they will vote against their needs. So when you drive, I drove through Ohio, which is like one of the top places where a lot of broke white people are. I drove past a housing project. This whole housing project was white, right?
Yeah.
In the window, there's a Trump flag.
Yep.
How are you in public housing and you're voting for Trump? Yep. What are you doing?
Right.
Yep.
You're voting against your own needs based on what? That shows you how deep the lie goes. It's not, the American dream, all these things that's marketing. That's not the American dream. A marketer came up with that. They didn't just wake up one day and say the American dream.
Right.
That's a business slogan.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Because in order for me to feel like I have life and liberty and to pursue my happiness, I had to get out of the United States of America. I don't believe that I will ever live in the United States of America again. Oh, did I get lost? What happened?
No. I put you on the solo because you were speaking facts.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put you on the solo.
Yeah. He's just trying to show his software.
I'm trying to be like you. That's all, bro. I'm just
real.
You know what I'm saying?
You better
Hey,
cut me off.
instead of me hating, let me just try to, emulate. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
No, that's a fact.
But
Dean, when are
yeah,
you? I have another question for you, Dean.
yes, sir.
When are you getting married?
I don't
Now,
know. It's hard. I don't know.
bro? For my
I
bad,
don't know.
Dean. How can you ask him that?
I have a point to this.
Okay, my bad.
Because you're on here and you scream, I want to know Dean's. He's a businessman.
Okay.
When are
Yeah.
you getting married?
I don't know. I haven't met a woman that I feel like is worth that type of risk reward. And I'm thinking if I do get married, I would not get traditionally married United States married because I don't live in the United States anymore. I think I would definitely do a spiritual ritual and covenant. And I definitely would do that. But as far as the contractual agreement, it's difficult. Like I desire monogamy. I desire commitment. I desire more children. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm 38 years old, I really wish I had 5 kids. I thank God for my one daughter, but I really wish I had 4 more. You dig what I'm saying? It's planted in my mind and my seed in like if I could be transparent, I don't think I've ever said this public. I know I taught this to you a lot, TB, but I don't think I've ever said it in a public forum before. Like I don't like being a playboy. I hate it. I despise it. Like people say, "Oh, you're living the dream." Like, no, I'm living your dream, but I'm not living my dream. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I have so many failed engagements. I'm trying to live my dream. My dream is to be the old man with 10 kids. I mean, my dream is to be the old man with 5 kids, with 20 or 30 grandkids. That's why my house was so big like it was in Atlanta before I moved here, TB. Like, TB was like, nigga, why you need 6 bedrooms? I said, cuz one is for me, one is for my office, and one is for my new kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in my mind, that's what my dream was. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, if I can be real, like random pussy is just, it's just, you don't know what you're gonna get.
So much.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Dean.
enjoy sex. And when you having sex with a random, you don't know if it's always good or not. You don't know if a pussy stink. You don't know if she know how to arch her back the right way. You don't know if she gonna try to give you condom head. There's a lot of stuff you don't know when you're dealing with randoms. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like you don't know.
Hey, Dean,
like,
we
like
could be friends.
Like after she comes and after everything settled down, you don't know if she gonna want to go to sleep or she gonna get up and pace your whole house or she gonna want to cook a meal. When you're dealing with randoms, that's not fun. Like the idea of chasing women and sleeping with multiple different women, I think that's something that, just being real honest, I think a lot of guys do it because they're expected to do it as a man. But like when you become older and when money is more exciting than a random nut, it's difficult and frustrating. Especially because for me, oh my gosh, let me tell y'all one of the most frustrating things for me. One of the most frustrating things for me is me wanting to do something that I think is nice, but everybody else think is, oh, you doing too much. Prime example, y'all know I like to get up and go and I like to travel. I might want to say, hey, I want to go to this seafood restaurant in Miami, but you in Atlanta. And your point, let's go. I want to go.
Right.
So let's get up and go. But you do that to a random chick, she gonna be in the bathroom like, girl, I done got a baller, girl. I'm about to do. You see what I'm saying? So it's
you are a baller if you can
do
that.
stuff like that unless you have somebody of quality and substance. And it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult. Like,
Dean, you're on here.
First of all, Dean, you and I could be friends, okay? Because I said something similar to that about 3 episodes ago.
Oh, say word.
Because I was like, back in the day, I was a player, but I was looking for love, and TB laughed at me
Because it's not true.
Emotional. I was looking for love.
Because I think I'm be real with you. I think y'all full of shit.
Oh my god! See, Dean,
I'm be real.
On here, Dean. You can
listen. Listen. If this is my problem with Dean, if that was your aim, your emphasis on looks would not be as high.
That's not 100%
Dang,
accurate, bro. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you
You've
why.
had before you go into your dean lawyer spill, you have sent me runner-ups and I was ready to propose. Like I was like, this is the one right here. Like this motherfucker is bad. And Dean will be like, you see her need me? Like he'll have something stupid. Like, what are you talking about? She's perfect. Nah, she didn't know what a Cabernet was, so that bitch get her. Like, he have the dumbest shit. And I said, you just like hitting random joints. That gotta be what you like.
No, that's not true.
For something, man.
Let me add some redress to that. So this is the thing, and I'm not bragging, okay? It's just I've had bad chicks. So getting a bad chick isn't like that. I turned out a chick tonight. You can ask my brother. The chick I turned out tonight is Japanese and Dominican mixed. When I tell you she's probably one of the most gorgeous women I've seen in person, but I turned her down. I didn't want to spend time with her. And every time we go out, she's been begging to hang out with me. I hung out with her. I actually did a vlog about her on my channel. So if y'all go to my channel, I did a video where I talk about the chick during the quarantine, and that was our first time hanging out. And I said that she was a what did I say? She what's the code that I said? Is that she was an MVP. She's an MVP, most valuable player. Three. She take she played 3 positions. Y'all, you dig what I'm saying? So I enjoyed that. But the point that I'm trying to make is that
you want the free call.
So it's like that's not even a prerequisite for me. It's because first of all, the average chick and TB, you can say this because your friends that are average chicks can't stand me. They like it's
none of
about him. He's so
none of my female friends like that.
Save my life because I'm not a random chick, a regular chick. Because a regular chick gonna be like, "Why you want me?" Call like everything. It's like they see themselves as a regular chick, and it's so irritating because I'm like, I think you're cute. I think you fun. Let's hang out. Like, why you want to spend time with little old me and you a celebrity and I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a regular dude. Or you can have any chick you want. Or make the mistake of letting them see my exes. Oh my gosh, that's one of the worst things. I messed up many of good relationships because some kind of way one of my exes came around and they compared themselves to each other. So the thing about it is that self-esteem is something that you do with yourself, but women are so quick to blame us for their self-esteem.
Right.
And so I said all of that to say,
you got to date bad bitches.
Say what now? Yeah, I'm
you said.
But it's like I just do. So it's like, but it's like those are the only ones that either would approach me or if I approach would actually have the confidence to have a conversation with me or to give me the time of day.
Quick question.
I could find a nice 8 that had some good. The last time I had a nice 8 that had the confidence, she ended up trying to stab me in the back.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Real quick. King D-Raj, he just said when he get his explanation of when he's getting married. Why did you get married?
I got married because she was the goddess of all goddesses. Okay.
Can she hear you right now?
She can't hear him. That's a wife listening answer.
Honey, you over there? No, she upstairs. She upstairs.
Okay.
But I mean,
give us a real answer then.
No. Yeah. Like again, I can bring my roommates, my teammates from college. They will tell you, like, yo, they be like, yo, how did you get her? Because she's just perfect. Okay, she looked good. She's sexy. She intelligent. She got her master's degree. Okay, she allows me to be.
You met each other when y'all was both broke and didn't have nothing and both believed in love. That's the real answer.
Yeah. We
met in college. That's the real answer.
Yeah, we met in college.
Yeah, so that's the real answer. You can't ask somebody in college. You can't ask somebody that got a high school sweetheart or a college sweetheart and ask a real grown ass man. That's 2 separate things. That's two separate categories.
Yeah, because it
best
took
believe if you met her in your 30s, she probably went like D-Raj.
right. Right. It might be. You know, because again, you know, I was in the
That's a
friend
fact.
zone with her for about 10 years. I was in the friend zone.
That's a fact. So
You
that's
know what I'm saying? I put in work.
yeah. So
I
that's
ain't putting in a mother. Let me tell you something about y'all niggas, man.
But see,
Because
I've been looking for love, bruh.
no. Because
You
I
can
sat
keep trying to
here
be the
and
strong heterosexual man.
I sat
I'm
here
gonna
and
be
listened to
I've been
y'all
looking for love.
y'all crap for 30 minutes. Listen, if picking a partner is literally the easiest thing on the planet to do.
No, it's not.
I'm about to say, nah.
Let me tell you why.
Nah.
And I'm a guy that I don't want to be bragging, but they on me. Like let's get that out the way. They on me hard. Okay. And I stayed away for one reason. One reason I wanted to see how long the women could take my abstinence. Mm-hmm. The next thing I wanted to see, I wanted to gauge how they took me being busy. And another thing I did with all of suitors, because what I called them, I had suitors, quite a few. Mm-hmm. I wanted to see if they could take my hobbies. Now, if they can take these three things, mm-hmm. and I know that sex isn't the main thing they think they offer me. Mm-hmm. B, they're not, indoctrinated into jigabuonics. Mm-hmm. We have something here. After that, if you don't annoy me, regardless if you're a dime mm-hmm. or just normal, then we are good. That's it. All you gotta do is sprinkle on a little bit of work ethic, and we're done. We're good.
Do you know how difficult you just described? You know how many women that don't have work ethic. You know how hard it is to get a woman that
now, Dean. I got to push back on you because you attract women who want to be kept. Because you look like you can keep them. Like that's what it looks like. Now, okay. I don't walk around like you. I walk around in Crocs and just looking a mess because my initial test is, are you interested in what's going on in my head? Or are you interested in what you think I can provide you? Now, if you run around in a Bentley, which I don't know if you bought yet, but I know you was test driving them. If you riding around in a Bentley with the freaking Jacob on and teeth just got cleaned and shit, they thinking, oh, well, this dude, he can take you're attracting what this is what Dean needs to do. Dean needs to take fashion steps from Trucker Brown. I'm gonna tell you what to go buy. Go get yourself some basketball shorts, a t-shirt, and some slippers, okay? Yeah, and walk around and see what type of conversations you can have. I guarantee your conversations will go further than they do now.
And I mean, yeah, because especially when that first impression, when they see you, they're like, oh, he's just a regular guy. And then once you start talking.
And your first impression is, bitch, I'm rich.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah. That's the first and the last impression, you dig? It's always going to be the first and the last impression, you dig?
with me, it's oh, he ain't got no money. But
then you found a woman who it wasn't about money.
Right. Yeah.
Because money, let me tell you something. Money, it can help your life. It's a good tool, but it corrupts the feeble-minded.
Right.
And I'm sorry to say, a lot of women are feeble-minded by the design of patriarchy.
A lot of women are. Because this is the thing, though. So check this out. So So me and my brother actually had a conversation about this today. So the lady, the chick that you guys saw me dancing with on my YouTube, me and her had been going back and forth for about a year, and. She is a good girl, very good girl. And it took a lot to get to the point of where we are now. And I think we're just good friends. But the thing about it is, he and I was because I was like,
slide on that rude boy.
he so basically so my brother was like, he said, y'all have such a big culture clash, and y'all he was like, if y'all was in the US, you couldn't deal with her because she like a chick from the hood, even though she doesn't look like it. And even though she's not from the hood, some of her mindset is very much so hoodish because of kind of where she lives in the Dominican Republic. And and so it's like, my bad. So I said all of that to say, so he was like, you need like a classy chick or a sedity chick. And when I hear that in my mind, I think old. I don't like old women. I don't do that no more. Like, I've been delivered. If you ain't 25 or under, I really ain't really checking for you.
He wants a young jump. He's trying to have high
This
key.
is what I'm saying with things.
I want, but there's a reason why, because I want more kids.
So you're saying there's no 30-year-olds that want kids?
Probably not.
Show me a 30-year-old that can have kids without being bedridden, and the kid don't come out retarded.
Well, if she eat right, she'll be right. She gotta eat right. She gotta eat right.
Hold on. Stop. You're saying you want me to show you a woman who's 30 years old that can have a kid without being bedridden and the kid being retarded? Are you serious?
The kid not being retarded. Yes.
Hey, bro, Dean Cole is talking for himself.
I'm just saying the risk of mental illness in women that are older, the risk, and I don't care, it's the truth. I mean, this is my truth. What y'all gonna do? Like, all the women that are upset, you ain't gonna stop no bag. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna stop nothing.
He said you ain't gonna cancel me. That's what he's saying.
I'm telling you, yes. E. Dean Cole said, show me a woman in her 30s where they can have a child, and not a child, multiple children. Because
I will say
my heart's
my
desire
wife.
is 5.
All her children so far.
So I want 4 more. So think about this. So that means that you're going to have a kid at 32, 33, 35, 36. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just telling you my heart's desire. And it's not a right or wrong. And that's the reason why it's okay. Chicks get so mad when I have the nerve to have preferences. Where chicks won't date a dude that's 5'11". If you ain't 6 feet taller, I don't want to talk to you. If you ain't got a 6-pack, I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
If you ain't got 6 figures on, if your dick ain't this big, I don't want to talk to you. Chicks got all the preferences in the world, but let a man have preferences, and they like, all holy hell break loose.
Body shaming.
Yeah, they can't handle rejection. They definitely can't handle.
I mean,
and I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying, I am a father. I have the spirit of a father. I am a progenitor. I want to have the healthiest versions of my kids as possible. So and also I want to have an attractive wife. I don't want to cheat. Some women are okay with having a ring on their finger and their husband cheating on them. They don't care if they're attractive. They just want to have the status symbol of a husband. No, I want to be in a monogamous relationship. I want to know that I'm 100% attracted to my wife, and my wife is attracted to me.
I'm with you, Dean.
I don't want to cheat. So I don't want my wife to be running around with blonde hair on and making twerking videos for the holy shit. And I'm not even attracted to her because I stay in other women's DMs all the time. I don't want that. I didn't say it. Attracted to my wife.
Dang, what the blonde hair got to do with it, bro? This channel getting taken down, bro. It's not gonna last, bro.
Hey, everything understood ain't got to be said.
So what's wrong with her having blonde hair?
Everything understood ain't got to be said. I'm saying if your skin is as dark as mine, you from the South, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Texas, wherever you from, you got a southern accent, and you running around with that bleach blonde or that honey blonde wig, that's not attractive to me. I'm just saying that's not what I want. Other people might want that, and it's okay that they want that, but that's not what I want. That's not what E. Dean Cole wants, and that's okay.
That's okay. That is okay.
It is. Now, listen. True. Wow. Where do we start?
Applications.
Yes. Okay. Every female friend I've had in the past 6 to 7 years,
they say they can't stand me.
And I don't know why. And they bring it up. I don't bring it up. I'll just TB. What's going on, darling? I hate this nigga Dean. What are you talking about? What, you see the way he moves his hands when he talks? He just talks too slick. He talks like he is up to something. I'm like, why are you watching him? Number one, because you ain't got no business, ain't planning on buying no business, and don't know shit about it. So why are you watching him?
Right.
I think he uses women. He uses women. What are you talking about? Well, he had women there, and he was on a boat with a chick, and I think he uses women. Now, the 30-year-old thing.
Now, again, I would say my wife has had all 3 of our children in her 30s.
Now, what I want to tell you about this, it depends on if a person is health conscious or not.
Yeah, she eats well.
Now, if you're dating a 30-year-old that is morbidly obese with sugar diabetes, listen, it is what it is.
Right.
Now, I believe that you have a right to have your preferences and everything like that. Mm-hmm. But what you give out is what you get back.
That's true.
So you would have to find a way to separate, the thing that is Dean from, you got to separate money green Dean from regular Dean.
Then get you some slides, some basketball shorts, and a t-shirt.
And
I promise you'll find her.
Because what they don't like is money green Dean.
That's intimidating.
Now they ain't never talked to you to talk to Dean. The dude who's just like, let's just try a new restaurant, or let's just or the Dean that just wants to sit around in sweats and watch the big screen TV and cuddle. They don't know that.
Right.
They just know that you're around women that is way too attractive, and you have way too much free money, and you talk big shit.
Right.
That's all they know.
It's intimidating.
That's why they hate everything about you.
They don't have the power.
And then see, now you done touched on something. There it goes. They feel like, well, I will not be able to wow him with his feminine wows.
Right.
Exactly. A woman can't, and that's the thing. A woman can't control me, and those are the ones that hate me the most because they wish they could. Like, dang, he'll be a good man for me if I could only control him.
Right. But it's crazy because you want a man that you can't control because he wants to be that.
If he could only, he's the perfect guy if he could only get in line. And what's the definition of getting in line? What's the definition of a man getting in line? Because I'm not a cheater. I don't cheat women. I don't beat on women. So what is the definition of getting in line?
That's a good question. What is the definition of a man getting in line?
Of a man getting in line and lining up. Like, if I just, because you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not one woman, even though people have tried, there's not one woman that has ever come forward to say anything bad about me, other than the fact that I treat them great, that I love to wine and dine them, and that if I did something wrong, I cut them loose. Because it ain't nothing to cut that. Oh, see, that's the problem. See, women, let me tell you.
This is what they don't like, D-Raj. See this shit? This is what they don't like.
They like to have the upper hand in relationships.
Yeah.
And that gives them a sense of security. So they can talk greasy and talk down and be like, get out of my house. I don't need a man. I don't want a man. And that don't work with me. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's part of the reason. Like, women love to date down. Most women nowadays love to have the upper hand, so that makes them feel secure, especially because of feminist movement that y'all had over there in the United States. Now, I don't have to deal with here in the Dominican Republic, but that y'all had in the United States of America. And so because of that feminist movement, that false sense of equivalency that they try to give women in relationships, that's why phenotypically, the African-American woman has always liked to deal with the thug or to deal with the man that is getting himself together, because women are fixers. And the byproduct of a woman being a fixer means that her life is together and his life isn't. So she has the upper hand. And so that is the reason why a lot of women don't like to deal with me, is because there's nothing they can do for me besides please me. And if you don't please me, then it's up to me to figure out if I want you to stay on the team or not.
So have you thought of a surrogate?
No, No, because I want. See, I don't like to play with God. Like I don't like test tube babies. I don't
How's
like
that a test tube, baby? Oh, I mean,
because
I guess it is because you gotta, yeah.
yeah, you gotta have the baby in a test tube and take the baby from the test tube and put the baby. And now, will I have a wife and she let me have a young girl that I can is a handmaiden and she carries my child?
I hope my
That's
wife is not watching this.
I'm just
Jesus
saying,
Christ,
that's
dog.
like
I do
that's
not
a real surrogate.
approve this message.
That's a real surrogate.
Dude,
I'm just
what
saying,
the
like, if you
fuck
don't
are
have
you
somebody else
talking
carry the
about?
baby,
So let me get this right.
I'm just
You're
joking, by the way. These are
you're
jokes. This is not literal, ladies. Please do not say Dean
Hey, bro, you done
Cole
made my
wants a
camera go crazy.
polyamorous
yeah,
relationship.
because we got to cut this and put Dean Cole says wife shit. Like we got a Breakfast Club. This dude, like you.
I was
think-
just
and see,
joking. I
I
was just
see.
joking.
See, I thought your Dallas situation was perfect.
Okay, the Dallas situation. So for y'all who don't know, let me tell y'all the Dallas situation, right? The Dallas situation was a beautiful, gorgeous, brown skinned millionaire chick. But the problem with her was she wanted me to chase her.
Mm.
And I will court a woman, but I'm not going to chase a woman. And then the other aspect of that is she's used to the gym rat F boys, and I'm not a gym rat F boy. I ain't got no 8-pack. I ain't got 2% body fat, and I ain't gonna bang your back out for 2 hours. I got to get up and go to work. I ain't gonna lie.
You giving out 30-minute bouts? How it?
I give you a good 30, 45. I give you a good 30, 45. If it's round two, what you do is you get a good 15-minute round one, and then a good 30-minute round two, and then we both going to sleep.
You are the first. You are the first dude. You are the first grown man that admits that I'm not about to do this for 2 hours.
I'm not about to do it for 2 hours. No. So anyway, so the issue with her though was she kept saying now. So the other thing about it is, one, she was older, and she didn't want to have any more kids. And she already had a younger daughter that was the same age as my daughter. But the reality of the situation is I should have dated her oldest daughter. Her oldest daughter was just like her, but not successful, drop dead gorgeous, but 23 years old, where her mother was 42. But mentally, our conversations, me and her talk like me, and you know this, TB, because don't nobody really know about my life like you, but like you said, we're best friends. She and I talk on the phone like you and I talk on the phone. I helped her with a campaign to launch a franchise of her business out of Dallas. Like she closed a multi-million-dollar deals with NFL players and all of that because her ex was an NFL player. So it was dope, you know what I'm saying? But the problem was she wanted me to chase her, and I'm not gonna chase a woman. Like I believe in, I will chase you as strong as you chase me. I will court you as strong as you court me, because that was the first problem. And the second problem was I was like, in order for me to be with her, that means I have to give up my heart's desire of having more kids. Like I have a situation right now. TB, you know the chick that I sent you over a year ago that looked like a cartoon character. Ooh, her body is like the Coca-Cola bottle shape. Looked like
a superhero.
Character. Like a superhero. No stomach. Beautiful brown skin. Dominican, beautiful Afro-Dominican chick. Beautiful. When I tell you, she treats me like a king. She treats me like she worships the ground that I walk on. But the problem is she is 30. She just turned 30. And she has 3 kids. And her body is impeccable. And she flirted around with the idea of having another child with me. But I feel as if I don't have a future. I feel like my right now with her, she does everything I need and want. Like if I anything. She makes me, she does my pedicures for me. She gives me baths.
Boss.
She gets up and cooks for me. Anything I ask for, she make homemade churros. Like if y'all see a lot of the food, the Dominican food, and that a lot of that food that I've been posting on my Instagram, she does all of that stuff. Like if my brother comes to town, it's like there's nothing he has to worry about. My mentor comes to town, nothing they have to worry about. When I tell you, if she's around, she makes my maid go home and cleans. And when I tell you,
So she's
she
the
is
one.
impeccable.
Yeah, she the one, cuz.
She the one. That's
But
it.
the thing about it is, and I've been having a conversation with my brother about it, and like she said, she hurt my, like I ain't gonna lie, she hurt my heart because I hadn't seen her in like, it's about 2 weeks since the last time I saw her, and last time I saw her, I was actually out and about with my brother, and I just said I just want to hang out with my brother. I didn't want to see her this weekend, and I saw her, and so she went to give me a hug, and then she went on about her way with her friends. But the whole night she kept texting me, and girls kept coming up to me and all this other stuff. And like I said, in the Dominican Republic, you could look like Urkel and get tens. You can look like Fred Sanford and get tens. You can look like the old Rick Ross before he lost weight and pull tens. So women are just gonna come up to you like it ain't nothing. Right. So the women was coming up to me and my brother or whatever, and we were at this place. We was at this this resort where a lot of people hang out at, and she was like, I wanted to see you and I wanted to come home with you, and I was afraid that you were going to get one of those younger girls that kept coming up to you. And I said, I went home it was just me and my brother. I went home by myself. I didn't want to hang out with anybody. But she said, you don't want me anymore. And she's like, you threw me away. And it hurt my heart because I felt like I just wanted to. So the reason why it's been 3 weeks since I've seen her is because that week, I just wanted to chill with my brother. And the second week, we were at odds of that whole situation of her saying I wanted to throw her away for a younger woman. And then I was like, man, I don't want to be bothered with this. And then the third week, I was putting a roof on the restaurant, and I just been busy. But I said all of that to say is that I felt bad because part of it is I'm not putting as much effort into her because of her age and the fact that me getting with her means that I have to give up my dream of having more kids. Right. But as like if I didn't have any kids, or if I didn't want any kids, she would be the perfect woman. Like you said, like she literally, I've had conversations like, what's the freak is wrong with me? Right. Like I talked to my brother about it. I talked to my mentor about it. It's like, why on earth am I giving, her name is Martina. Why am I giving Martina such a hard time? Like she is literally perfect. Matter of fact, D-Raj, I'm gonna send you a photo of her. Okay. I'm looking forward to that. I want to send it to you right now so everybody can see your live reaction. And can't nobody. When I tell you she is perfect, bro, she is literally like a superhero. Literally. And she takes care of herself. She takes care of herself and she's also a nurse as well. So her profession is being a nurse. So it's just the craziest thing. And I'm like, why am I giving her such a hard time? Right. But it's because if I get with her, I have to give up my idea of the future. Right. And also, to be honest, like like TB say, on the physical side of things, she is 5'5", maybe she may be 5'5", maybe 5'6", 5'5". I think she's 5'5". Or maybe she may be 5'5", and she is very voluptuous. She thicker, like she got curves for days. And ideally, I like 5'8", 5'9", slim, thick chicks. You know what I'm saying? Long, pretty hair, like the one y'all saw me dancing with. Right. So you know what I mean? So it's like, ideally, she treats me amazing, and I am 1,000% physically attracted to her unlike what TB says that I only have certain types. I wish he was still on here.
Right,
But
right.
he's seen her. He's seen her a gang of times, and
Hey,
and,
bro.
and so I feel bad because I feel like I say to myself, why am I giving her such a hard time?
Mm-hmm.
Because ideally, she is everything, bro. When I tell you, she is ideally like I don't have to want a word for nothing. And she says all the time, she said, I just want to be with you. She said, I don't want to be with nobody else. And I believe her.
That's the one, cuz. That's the one, cuz.
I can't. It's hard though, man, because that means I can't have no more kids.
Right. That's the tough, because I definitely want a lot of kids, and luckily my wife wants the same. So I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, because I've had situations where maybe I talked to a female that had kids already, and she was like, I don't want no more kids. Well, I guess I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Yeah.
problem. Unfortunately, that's a problem that I have, that I find myself like I gotta ask myself, I had to have a real conversation with myself, and do I need to let that part go? Because if I let that part go, I could have been in multiple good relationships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the idea of the fact that I started like I started later in life. Like I thank God for my daughter. My daughter came from my marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have a baby mama. Like I was legit married, trying to live my dream.
Right.
Be married with the wife, be married with the kids. Then she cheated and got divorced, and I can't go for that.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like, all right, so now what do I do? Like that's not
Right.
I didn't get married wanting to get a divorce. Like I said, like ideally what would make me happy is having a big old house full of a whole bunch of kids, and I don't even care if I make $1 million a month. I'll be satisfied with 300,000 a year.
Right. Right.
All my bills paid, making 300,000 a year, and having a house full of kids and being comfortable. I could see that. So, but since that's not the case, let me make this $1 million a month. Let me date these supermodels, because that's all that want to come up to me.
Right. Like I said, I synced you. So I'll just be like, well, okay, cool. I'm gonna stay over here in my lane, but I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It's like I said, TB was joking me, because I was like, bro, I've been looking for love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I found it. And he was like, you was messing with all them chicks, bro. Yeah, because I was looking for love. How?
Yeah.
Like that's just what it was, bro. I understand,
Looking for love. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but also you have the benefit, bro, of getting like when you both young and you both broke and all you got is love.
Yeah.
It's easy. Unfortunately,
it's easy.
I didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like I missed out on that phase in life. And like I bought my first piece of real estate when I was 18 years old. I was working in corporate America when I was 16 years old. Like I dropped out of high school and went back and got my GED. But I was in corporate America making, like when I was 17 years old, I was making $30,000 a year as a 17-year-old.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So I skipped that whole phase of going to college and all of the other stuff. Like I got my certifications and I learned how to, like, if it weren't for the grace of God, I wouldn't even be a business coach or a life coach, because I lucked up and got a job at working in banking and finance when I was 18. Oh no, actually I was 19, because I bought my first piece of real estate when I was 18. And that's what introduced me to what a loan officer was and who a loan officer was. And that's when I got my second mentor, Martha Flores, who taught me how to underwrite. And that's how I end up going back to school, getting my GED, then going and getting my certifications and becoming a loan officer, working at banks and working in banking and finance. And so all of that stuff is what got me to where I am now. But I said all that to say that I missed out on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I could go back and do it over again, I would go to college, I would pledge Kappa, and I would marry a AKA.
Right. Now, see, and like I said, I told myself a long time ago, if I ever got to where I'm at right now or where you're at right now, and I wasn't married, it'd be hard for me to get married again. It would be hard for me to get married, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got married to my wife broke.
I am divorced too, so I'm on the other side of it. I know what a bad marriage looks like.
Right.
I know what a hellacious marriage looks like. I know, and I'm not going through that ever again. That's why I just cut them quick.
Right. Yeah. And that, like I said, I told my wife, if this don't work out, I ain't got to worry about me getting married again. I ain't because I don't feel like I can find anything better than what I got.
How long have y'all been married?
8 years. It was 8 years last month. 8 years last month.
Congratulations, boss.
Appreciate
That's
it. 3 kids.
And 3 kids, that's a blessing. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? 8 years and 3 kids, you good.
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah.
You good.
Solid. Yeah.
Solid. You know what
And
I'm
again,
saying?
Trucker Brown be like, whatever, man.
Man, TV a trip, man.
Yeah. So look, I want to ask you a question while I got you on here. Because you said numerous times about your mentor. Right.
Yes.
And like I said, that was the reason we were having this conversation. So with having a mentor, okay, say your mentor was like, hey, look, I'm doing this business. I want you to come up under me and like move forward. Like, how would you be okay with that? Or would you be like, no, man, I need to do it myself? Like, what would you do? Or how would you?
So this is the cool thing about business. You have multiple streams of income. And I've done that with my mentor. I've done both things. So we call them projects. So sometimes I'll help him out with a project and I'll dedicate 3 months to it, 6 months to it, help him get it to a certain level, and then walk away and do what I want to do. Or I have said right now it's just too much on my plate. I can't do right now. So my mentor is a serial entrepreneur, just like myself. He builds businesses all the time, and he does, he build business credit all the time, and fortunately, his main source of income is being a real estate developer and doing real estate. And so for me, it's easy to get involved with the projects that he does or he wants to do, is because it revolves around real estate. Right. And so, but if it's something like selling coffee or selling gold bars or something like that, ain't no way in the world. I'm not doing anything like that. Like, I ain't doing nothing like that.
But as long as he's doing something that makes sense to you.
Yeah, doing stuff that makes sense. And that's why he is my mentor. You know what I'm saying? And if the person really is your mentor, that means they've earned a place in your life to be able to call on you when they need it. And it's okay to do something temporarily, because, like, even though I talk crazy about running the pussy and everything, y'all know that I'm very spiritual. And the #1 book of all time, which is the Bible, it says that you have to be faithful over that which is another man's before you can become ruler of your own. And when you're faithful over that which is somebody else's, that's going to teach you how to become even better on that which is your own. So if I knew more specifics, I would give you a more specific answer. But but to answer it as general as possible, I've done it both ways. I've been situations where he's asked me to help him certain times, and I say, of course, anything you need. And I help him in those areas only for a small amount of time, because I know that's not what I'm called to do. I know it takes away from my business. But then there are other times where I might be in the thick of things with the business, and I tell him I can't really do that right now. Right.
Okay. Now, have you ever asked him, do he see you as his equal?
I've never asked him that before. He makes me feel like he's my equal. He'll tell me certain things like, man, I really appreciate you. And also, like, so just to add redress, I bought my first house from him. So when I was 18, that's how I ended up meeting him. So we're talking about 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about 20 years later. And so we have that type of friendship and we have that type of connection. But as far as money wise, I'm definitely not his equal. I wish I was his equal money-wise.
But you comfortable enough to say that, right? You comfortable enough to say
I wish I was his equal money wise. God, I wish I was.
Right.
Talk about rich.
But again, but him as your mentor, you get there, right?
Yeah, I would get there. There. But as far as intellectual wise, as far as him asking me for advice and him wanting my input, that shows that he values me as an equal. You know what I'm saying? That we have conversations where money is not an object. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go out, we argue over who pays.
Who gonna pay? Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like so it's not about the money, it's about the respect. And also one of the things that I feel like, because he sees that I'm an executor and he knows that I'm not with the BS, he respects that in me. So it's more of a respect. And he definitely respects me as a man and respects me as an entrepreneur.
Right.
But as far as being equals go, I wish I was his equal. Man, y'all talk about me.
Right.
And this is the crazy thing about it too. He's the type of person that's like you. You never know how much money he really got. He drives a Prius. He lives in a $200,000 house. You know what I'm saying? He wears regular Adidas. He's the most. Matter of fact, there is a video. I have a video on my channel. It was one of my older vlogs where in the title of the video it says "Riding around with a $60,000 check." I think he was riding around. You seen that one before?
Yeah, I seen that.
Actually, in there, I'm in his Prius because at the time I had my SL6 Benz, and I was driving to his house, and he passes me in the Prius while I'm recording. I stop. Well, we park at his house, get in his car, and I don't know if it's $60,000 or $30,000, but he's like, "Yeah, I've been riding around for 3 weeks with this just in the car." Like he got, it's like crazy type of money. Like he got crazy type of money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so in that video, I'm 40 pounds lighter. But hey, guess what? I got my hair back though.
Okay, I see you.
I wish I could get the dreads like you. It won't grow that
hey, bro,
thick,
you get them, bro. You can get them.
At least I got them back. Listen, these beautiful women in this beautiful weather and let me grow my hair back. But but I was 40 pounds lighter in that video. But the fact of the matter is that you would never guess that. And he has 4 kids. He has 4 kids. He's remarried. He married a younger wife. His second time around, married a younger wife. So I look at that, you know what I'm saying, as the model, and know that it can be done.
Can be done, right.
It is, yeah. So
okay. Yeah, well, we appreciate you coming on the podcast.
I appreciate it, man. Y'all, listen, we can do something consistent, like Sunday nights might be the night.
Right.
Be the best night for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like people been saying in the chat, I'm gonna do because I need the free code, bro. I can't afford to pay the $250, bro. Hey, bro, whenever you're doing a buy one get one free, please.
Buy one get one free.
Yeah,
okay,
we're gonna get TV to pay for it. I get the free.
I'm gonna put something together specifically for the podcast to where it won't be free because y'all won't value it if it's free.
Right. I got you on that. I do got
it won't be free, but I'll do something where we could do 50% off.
Right. Because that's the funny thing because
we'll
like I said,
30 minutes for 50% off. So instead of an hour for $250, we'll do 30 minutes for $125 or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. And like I said, the things that I've learned, I'm like, bro, I can't get this away for free because I didn't did the work. Can't do it.
And not only that, people don't value it because I've given it away for free before.
Right. Because again, that's kind of what we're in. The reason we're having this conversation now, because it was a friend. And I felt like the things that I learned, let me pass it on. It wasn't appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but like I said, I appreciate you coming on here. This is the longest episode we had. This is a great episode. Awesome. We won't be in messy or nothing like that. We really got, like I said, we found solutions and stuff like that. So
absolutely.
When we get off here real quick, I want to show you something. Without being on here before we get off. This ain't nothing for free. I just wanted to show you something, see what you say, and then we go from there. But I always say, man, life is simple. Choose to be happy and just enjoy life. And this is I'm About That Life podcast. And we out here. If you got something you want to leave to the people before we get out here.
This is what I always see. The only person stopping you from being successful is you. If you don't know it, you can learn it. If you don't have a mentor, I will be your mentor. You have met them.
Fact.
If you don't have the character, you can develop it. Go get them.
Right.
Success is waiting for you.
Gone. Oh, he didn't left. Hold on. Did I end the broadcast? No, it's still going. There we go.